says subscribe to South of the Straits. Momo says what's 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 south of the Straits. Momo says
Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas.
Dang, man, I'm excited.
I was hoping he'd rub off on me.
I had to go just change my undies just now because I had a little pee-pee in there.
Out of my mind, couldn't get signed. Gonna go streaking by the bay. Load up your guns, shoot 'em for fun. Driving in jacked up Chevrolets. Furlong, smoke bongs. And I never won a thong before, yeah right. But now it's time to kick some ass alive. Nervous breakdowns all over town, so ruthless. If you're a pro, give us a call. Stop off the streets, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
Give us a call. It's right
wait,
there.
I gotta do this. I gotta put my
Brother!
sunglasses on, man. Brother,
What are you doing, dude?
Didn't look right for a second there, brother. What's going on, folks? Sideshow Nate, Dan, straight over there.
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
Yeah.
Hey, how you guys doing, man? Yeah, Sideshow Nate, I'm all coked out. I got my Coke Hogan t-shirt on, which I am letting folks know that you can get your own Coke Hogan Brother t-shirts. See, it says, Brother!
Oh, yeah, brother.
You can get your own Coke Hogan.
Too, man. You're pulling it up. I thought you were the Cokester when I came in. I was like, what? Coke's here tonight? Cool.
I know. I was just sitting here for hours just hanging out by myself and decided to get all coked out. Yes, welcome in, everybody. Sideshow Nate, Dan Straight hanging out with you tonight on the South of the Straight show. Big show tonight, dude. We got why are we doing this to ourselves? Oh God, it seems like I gotta take the sunglasses off. I can't see you folks. Every single week we have been getting like just bigger and bigger, more and more people that we're just putting into the show. And I love it.
It's just going crazy, man.
I must say that I do enjoy it, but at the same time, I'm like, we need to, maybe we should space this shit out a little bit or something. You know, because
we just keep hitting them with good show after good show.
Right.
Like, we should do a good show and then like some crappy shows.
Yeah,
and
maybe
then a good show. I think it's great doing a good show every time, man.
You might be absolutely right there. I mean, maybe
I think if we can keep that going,
we should start trying to pull a shitty one off every now and then.
Well, it gives us. If we do like a line of good shows, we get a shitty one every now and then.
Right.
We're good.
Welcome in though, everybody. We have the Small Town Bitch segment is open right now. If you want to give us a call, 231-534-4909. The phone number is scrolling across the bottom of the screen periodically. Give us a call at any time, and you can bitch up about whatever you want to bitch up about in your small town. That's what we've made the Small Town Bitch for.
Right.
You know, you get that situation in your life where you're like, oh, this stupid shit that happened the other day, you know, blah blah blah. You want to complain about
Tony?
it, and you got to do it. You know, give us a phone call and voice your opinion. 231-534-4909. Also, please check out our Patreon page. That is going across the bottom of the screen right now, too.
Patreon. Patrons.
Yep. I just spit all over the fucking screen. Jesus.
Nice, dude.
I'm a slimy boy.
You've
Tonight,
been known to spit. Spit some shit.
Not good at swallowing. Tonight on the show, everybody, we have, like we said, a lot of people coming in here. Number one, we have Little Graves, a band that was found in northern Michigan here from, somebody was just calling and then they just hung up. Damn it. Fuckers.
Oh, they better try to call back.
Yeah, you better call us back. Little Graves is a band that is in Traverse City here. Female fronted by Morgan Arrowwood, I do believe is her last name. I just became friends with her on Facebook too. Can you believe this? We're going to be talking to them. They will be coming into the studio here at New Leonard Media to hang out with us for this evening. Also, we will have Ray McDaniel from the Veterans nonprofit group 22 to None.
22 to None.
Yeah,
guys.
22 to None is going to be coming in here to hang out and talk about what they do for the veterans of northern
Absolutely,
Michigan.
Man.
And following that, coincidentally, oh, look at this. Here we go. We got a phone call.
Got a phone call.
I'll get back to it in just a second here. Let's see who we got calling in here. Hello, you got on the South of the Straight Show, a Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight. Who are you?
It's the small town bitch.
It is the small town bitch. Small town bitch. Angie Hell. What's going on, Angie?
Angie Hell. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I'm just enjoying myself, with all the local stuff, local music tonight, a local wrestling match last night down in Hilton Lake.
Yeah, local wrestling match.
Yeah, my bitches. I didn't see Coke Hogan down there.
Oh yeah, Coke Hogan. He's been what was it? He's driving a Coke semi truck right now.
Exactly.
He was down in Mexico or something like that.
Right, he works for the distribution plants.
Right.
He goes all over the country.
He's distributing Coke from Mexico. Gotcha.
Yes, he's distributing Coke from Mexico. That's exactly what's going on. So what's your small town bitch tonight, Angie?
Oh, I don't know. It was just there was a wrestling match last night. There was I know everything. It was all staged and everything, but like one stage thing was like this guy was punching someone's girlfriend. That just pissed me off. You don't bring someone's girlfriend into a fight.
Yeah, that's
one wrestler brought the other wrestlers into the match, and it was an I Quit match, so the person had to leave the league.
Well, you do know that wrestling is all acting. There's
yeah, exactly, but it still pissed me off.
Oh, okay, all right. You still hits you on the feels.
Don't bring people's girlfriends in this shit. That's what's wrong with this country.
That's the number one thing. Yeah. Keep your girlfriends out. Keep your
girlfriend out of it.
That's what Donald Trump is doing. Ivanka. You don't even see anything about her.
Right, exactly. You don't shit where you eat.
That's right.
Anyway, cool. Well, thank you.
Nice hearing from you guys. Next moment I get, I'm getting a Coke Hogan, one of the red T-shirts.
I hope you do.
Okay.
Yeah. We had chatted off the air a couple days ago about this, and Angie said that she's going to be getting a Coke Hogan T-shirt as soon as she possibly can. Yeah, red one.
Well, it's not easy for me. I lost my job at Ponderosa. Closed.
That's a shame. Yeah,
that was going to be my small town bitch, but I was busy hanging out with some old co-workers that Sunday to bitch about it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, well, you got it out of your system then.
But you got a new job? You're working somewhere else now, and everything's going smooth for you?
Making some sandwiches. Come see me sometime.
Sammy cheese. I love me a Sammy.
Boom!
Give me a Sammy. All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Angie. We got another phone call that was just coming in, too, okay?
Brothers.
All right,
brothers,
later.
Rock and roll.
Peace, dude.
All right, there we go. We had another phone call that was calling in. I'm going to call him back. That's the way that we do things
think you
around
should,
here.
or?
Well, yeah, I think.
Just wait a second. I mean, sure they're going to call back.
They're going to call back. Oh, hopefully they call back. They got 7 more minutes to call back with their small town bitch. So 22-0. Going to be chatting with Ray McDaniel about the thing that's going on. Jesus H. Christ.
Is the call?
As soon as I start talking about it, it's like, I'm trying to sit there and talk about what's coming up on the show.
I know, exactly. I told you they were going to call back. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, you got it on the South of the Straight Show, a Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, hi, it's your old pal, Red Green here.
Red Green?
Red Green?
Red Green?
Yeah.
From the Red Green Show?
From the Red Green Show?
Yeah, I got my own show too, and I really like your guys' show.
Nice.
Is this really Red Green?
Well, yeah,
It sounds like Red Green.
It is definitely Red Green. He likes your show.
I got something to complain about, about this town,
Oh,
okay. You got a bitch.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear your small town bitch, Red.
There's a big shortage of duct tape in this town. Okay? I have, I got this unit I put on top of my car, so the cops, they can't tell how fast I'm going. It's like a radar thing, And I went to Home Depot. Okay? I called them up because I don't live that close, because I ran out of duct tape. And so I go over there, and they're on back order for 4 weeks,
4 weeks?
4 weeks for duct tape?
Yeah.
You're kidding me, Red.
Yeah. No, I'm not, And so I go back home, and I'm talking to my buddies, and I'm freaking out, because I don't got any duct tape. That's how I fix everything.
Yeah.
And they're telling me, chill out, Red, chill. I'm like, they're like, hold it together. I'm like, hold it together with what? I don't got no duct tape left.
Hold it together with what? I got no. Well, you know what, Brad? If you want to come over here, we got duct tape at the studio. You should ask Mr. Marcus, the owner of New Leonard Media. They we're always duct taping everything.
We got we love that. We love that about you.
Well, we might just have to, because my friend Mikey over here, he took some masking tape, and he painted it gray and tried to pass it off as duct tape. And I was so mad. So I took some of that, tied his feet and his hands together and put them over his mouth and his scream. And we went boating. And oops, Mikey fell off the boat, and
tied up.
I couldn't find him. And so, people are dying because there's no duct tape,
People are dying
because of no duct tape. I didn't know this. Is this is something in the news that I've been overlooking, or?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be on the news, because anybody that tries to come over here, I do the same thing. I mean, they fall off the boat.
Well, hopefully your name's Bob.
I don't know what it is. But they all fall off the boat and they all end up with tape on their feet and arms. But yeah,
Did
people
you
are
just
dying.
confess to a murder?
Yeah, it sounds like you just confessed to a murder.
Get out of here.
No.
Okay, Red.
No.
So when are they?
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I was just wondering when they're gonna get duct tape. 4 weeks, huh? So what are you gonna do in the meantime? I mean, you think you can really hold it together or what, buddy?
I don't know. There's nothing to hold it together with, It's pretty bad. Well, I gotta go now.
Okay,
so
okay.
Just remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
all right. Red
Thank
Green,
you.
everybody.
Red Green, great,
on the Red
great
Green
info
Show.
right there,
Thank
man.
you for calling, buddy.
Oh, bye now.
Bye now, buddy, from Canada, eh?
Bye now.
Bye now.
Okay.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Dude, Red Green, that's amazing.
That was a Red Green? Was that really Red Green from the Red Green Show?
You know what?
I think
Michael
we just
Jackson has called us.
It's true.
Red Green. I mean, we're getting these different people calling us. They like the show, man. I mean, whatever. It's Northern Michigan music, of course. People like the show, man. I mean, this guy's close enough to the Northeast Canada, hey?
Well, Tony Bruce just called me out for duct taping my testicles once.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
that's
your
true. That's
your
true.
unit got duct taped.
I've done
Duct
that.
taped
I
your
have
unit.
done that.
But yeah, crazy night tonight. Sheena Starr coming on
Sheena
tonight.
Starr, yes.
Big now, and she is also connected with
22 to None. Yep.
And she promotes that nonprofit organization. It's to help the veterans, so that's really cool with us. But Sheena Starr, making history, just won a bare knuckle boxing fight that she had
against
down in
Ivanka Coleman. Yeah,
Right.
she just, and I was
Biloxi,
watching some of this.
Mississippi or some shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
she was from Mississippi. She was from the Mississippi.
She went down to Mississippi
in
and
your
she
eye. Yep,
bare knuckle.
She knocked her out, dude. You want to see it, Dan?
Dude,
Watch
let's see
this.
it.
Artem Lobach.
Here, oh, wait, hold on. Can we let me get the audio on there too?
Better do that.
Yeah.
Artem Lobach. Round number 2.
What? Where's the audio?
Start
Well,
from
you need to
Sheena
put some
Starr.
duct tape on it there. And
Hold on. Let me get the audio loaded up there.
do you have to load it?
I can't hear the audio.
What's going on, guys? Hey?
It's one of those nights, I guess. Oh, God, I
You know
hope
what,
that
that's
doesn't
happening.
happen again, dude.
Frick
Oh,
me, dude.
jeez, dude.
Every time you're gonna go do one of them Coaster commercials, one of them la 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 Coke Life.
Yeah, that's
It
been
would shut
happening.
down, right in the middle of it.
We've been having those issues with the audio. I don't know
Is
what's
it just
going on with that.
overloading or something, man?
We'll try to get that worked out before the end of the show, everybody, because I mean you gotta hear it. You gotta hear the fight and all that stuff. So
Well, I mean, dude, let's see this audio or the.
okay, let me try to play it again.
I gotta see her doing this knockout, bro.
You gotta give her the old 1-2.
It's part of the show, man.
All right, hold on.
Artem
Look at
Lobach.
this. Here she goes.
Round number
Going
2.
a couple jabs here.
Quick start from
See,
Sheena
they're
Starr.
jabbing back and forth.
Coleman trying
She's-
to load up
she's
with
in
the
the
right
pink,
hand.
right?
Yeah.
She's
I like
in
to see
pink.
Starr after she throws that straight left. Follow
I'm
that
not
with the
sure
hook.
what
That's
weight
gonna
class
be-
she is.
Put that position where she can be
But
open.
these
where
two
she
are
can follow
kinda-
up on that right hook. It's going to be open.
Coleman really has yet to throw the jab. Sticks it out there.
I don't think she's going to throw many jabs. She doesn't feel like she needs it. She can just throw that hard right hand.
Feint from Starr trying to work in. Turning down and taking a knee now as he
what? It's funny because it stirs up shit. I just, I shared that post, and somebody, was like, oh, you know, I'm not going to say any names, but someone got a little hurt on it. And it was like, look, I can't really.
Look at this! Look at this! Look, turn around there, Dan. We have the band, Little Graves. Little Graves is in with us now, everybody. Very cool. We got Little Graves. They're coming in.
You guys make yourself at home. Come in, find a seat.
Yeah. Come on in. Just pop a squat or whatever they call it.
Pop.
Yeah.
Brother.
We like to go along with the Cheers theme here. Like people just show up and they just start filtering into the show.
Everybody knows your name.
Yes, everybody knows your name. I know that this is Morgan. This is Levi. And who do we have over here? This is Vincent. Vincent, Morgan, and Levi are in with us tonight, everybody. This is the band Little Graves, who our friend the Weeper actually contacted us. Yeah, the Weeper, the Creeper, the Weeper. He was like, all, you've got to check out this band. I'm just in love with them. I'm sorry. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
He's been talking about you guys nonstop. So.
yeah. So welcome in, you guys. It's nice to see you. Morgan, you've just had surgery, so it's. Yeah, you gotta get right up on that mic. Yeah, and,
she just had surgery, man.
Destroying everything.
You're like, get up close. She's like, oh, I'm trying.
Speak.
Fucking surgery, dude.
Now we got everybody. Everybody is like about a minute behind what's actually going on in the show. So now everybody's saying there's no audio. It's back on. It's back on, everybody. So
back
on. Yeah, you guys, if you want to just share that microphone right there, and we will we'll shoot the poop. Welcome into the show.
Checking.
Check. Whoa, my God! Look at this guy. Are you sure you're not the singer?
That was pretty good.
Powerful.
That was a powerful.
I used to be until I did that.
I heard you must be
That was a powerful.
So yes, in the studio with us, Vincent and Levi and Morgan are from Little Graves, right here in Traverse City. Tell us about your guys' music so far, because it seems like it's been kind of a whirlwind type of a thing so far. You guys have been on 9 and 10 News, correct? I mean, explain this to us all. I'd like to know a little bit more.
I think they want to know more about why you're dressed like that.
Oh, like.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Do you guys know who Coke Hogan is?
They do now, brother.
Yeah. Hey, do you work in construction?
I do.
I worked with you.
You worked.
I worked on a job site with you before.
Oh, really?
I've worked on a bunch of job sites too.
I used to work for Tilecraft, and I worked with you in that place that they do Pond Jam. What's that place?
Pond Jam.
Rapid City.
Rapid City. Yeah, Rapid City. Actually,
I've totally met you before.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of Pond Jam, we just had Brothers Crunch on last night. You can see a little sticker right here. You guys can grab one of those stickers down there too if you'd like. Brothers
Studio
Crunch.
Anatomy sticker,
Yes, we got Studio Anatomy. We're going to be having a show at Studio Anatomy, but we're going to be talking about who we're going to be who's going to be featured in that in a little bit later. But tell us about Little Graves. We'd rather know about Little Graves than the shit that we got going on.
We've only been a band for like 2 years, coming up on 2 years now. So actually, the show we played on April 6th was a year to the date when we first started playing shows, so we're pretty new still. We've only kind of been around the scene playing out for like a year, so.
Really? Yeah, I can. And Morgan, I want to tell you too. Like, don't stress your voice out, because I mean, she was going to the band was actually going to perform tonight. They were gonna do a performance and everything, Dan.
Yeah.
But she just had, what was the surgery called? A laparoscopic?
It's laparoscopic.
Laparoscopic.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought I could power through it, and then a couple days ago, I was like, no.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, we don't want
Take it nice and easy.
We don't want you to hurt yourself in any way whatsoever.
Many stitches.
Unfortunately.
Really. What did that do, actually, if you don't mind me asking?
Is this too personal? Like,
no, it's fine.
Medical history,
I mean, we're talking about the innards of you. I mean,
it is.
Medical
just
history,
getting right to it.
Social security number.
Let me just get my list. So I had what's called a dermoid cyst, and they're actually better known as teratomas. So if anyone's ever like Googled that shit or heard of it on like Urban Dictionary or anything, it's like those cysts that can grow teeth.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You had a baby growing in you,
and
mine
fingernails
did not
and
have
hair.
any of that. Thank God.
This was like a twin.
It could have been.
It's an alien.
Yeah, they grow in you since you're like developing. So they found it in a CT scan unexpectedly that I had a couple months ago, and they were like, "You need to have that out." So.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Fuck it, okay."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my gosh! So did you
get
name
one.
it? Did you
I honestly haven't even seen a picture of it. I mean, like I saw the outside of it, but not like what it looks like on the inside. So
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if I want to know.
I've always thought
Your
of it
name's
as a Gregory.
As a Gregory?
Yeah.
Gregory.
Little G.
Wow. Well,
Simple Jack.
I'm
Simple
so
Jack.
glad that. I mean, I'm just glad that you made it through that because that's not something that I'm sure that that's something that a lot of people could
that's
overlook.
awesome.
You know,
you
like
can
Very cool.
you can get like torsion too with them. Like you know how you can get like testicular torsion.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that
Okay.
with these as well.
I've heard of that actually.
So,
A
yeah.
friend of mine had that.
It
happen
actually
to
can
him
get
once.
pretty brutal
Wow.
if you let it get that far.
So you got it out of the way though. No
Yeah.
more worries. It's all said and done. Well, we're
It's-
glad that
it's
you
gone.
came out healthy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You're recovering. That's awesome.
And
That's
now,
really cool.
if you can, Morgan, tell us about your vocal training background, like because you do have like an incredible voice where. Well, you're welcome. Where it's like I don't know, it's original sounding, and you know, I mean, it's airy. It's the way that the band that plays around you, you know, I mean, you guys all work together just perfectly. How long did you guys like know each other prior? I know that you guys work together in a sense, don't you? Is that?
Yeah. So Vince and I have actually been good friends since we were about like 13 and 14. So. We've kind of we went to school together and we had like vocal class and shit like that together. And then Levi, we auditioned for Little Graves a couple years ago and he fit right off the bat. So ever since it's been a unified front.
And you know, I have always said nothing rocks harder than a 3-man band. You know, I mean, one more woman too. You know, I mean, I think it's a great idea and it's a great sound that you guys have.
No, absolutely.
Where are you guys developing a lot of your inspiration for the music? Where does that come from?
We get inspired from everything from like prog rock to like indie to like prog rock to indie to like pop rock, like alt rock, just a bunch of different subgenres of I don't know, rock, I guess.
Okay.
Like I used to play like some metal and hardcore stuff, and I like a lot of like jazz, like modern like jazzy fusion kind of stuff. So like I bring some of that to the table.
I can certainly hear that in your music
cool,
too.
man.
I mean, there's like a fusion type of a sound that you guys have going on because, like I said, it's not like I don't know. I'm trying to think of what it would sound like, and there's not many other bands that it sounds like, you know. And I think that's what's really
so
cool.
Good, yeah.
That's something unique to have in the music business is your own unique sound. And
For sure.
That's awesome to have that. It's like you guys are setting a tone now. Now people pull inspiration from you. Then you start hearing your stuff in other people's music, you know, when you guys are big and famous, you know, and you have all these people, fans that are just like pulling tons of inspiration from you guys, you know, 40 years from now, who knows?
We've all got totally different backgrounds in music, but we all listen to a few similar bands, so I think that plays into it really well.
Right.
Cool,
I was going to ask you now. You guys have heard of the band Hail Your Highness? Have you heard of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just played.
Have
with them.
you,
Yeah.
dude?
rock,
Those
man.
girls are just incredible. Incredible.
He can't even, when he's even talking about him, he's like,
I
I'm a
get all
fan.
excited. I love Hail Your Highness, dude.
Fangirls on
Like,
them.
I don't know. I've my daughter fell in love with him. My daughter Zoe. Every single time that we're driving in the car, she's like, "I want Hail My Highness, Hail My Highness," and I'm like, it's Hail Your Highness.
Yeah,
And
They're
of
really
course-
good
cool
for
to
two
have
people.
some-
Yeah,
like
yeah.
peers sort
No,
of in
it's-
the same genre-esque.
And that's what I think too. When I listen to your guys' music, it seems like the two of you guys would just like blend right together perfectly. You know, I mean, it's
cool. It's good.
And
Hook
now,
up with them,
Vincent, with you playing the you play the bass, right, or is it the guitar?
It's kind of somewhere in between.
A little bit
It's
of both?
Kind of, I guess it would be most easily recognizable as like a baritone guitar. It's
Okay.
Wow.
Large, lower tuned guitar.
Right on. Now,
Essentially.
how long you been playing that? How long you been plucking away on that son of a gun?
So that I've only been playing for kind of since we decided to commit to being a 3-piece, and we weren't going to try to replace the last guitar player we had, so we just wanted to cover more ground and be a little more flexible. I've been playing bass pretty much the entire time Morgan and I have known each other.
Okay, nice.
So-
And baristas, correct? Is that what it was? You guys were baristas?
We were.
Yeah.
The two
He
of them.
wasn't.
Okay. You guys were baristas out in Leelanau or something. Yeah.
Yep. We used to work together at a coffee shop out there. So.
Cool. Yeah, I've stalked you guys
Gotta
a little bit.
have a day job, you know.
I've stalked
You've
you guys.
done your research.
I've done my research. Yes.
You're in for it tonight.
Okay. So you guys are drawing your musical backgrounds from many different venues or different genres. Excuse me. 2 years in the business so far. Did you guys work? You were shoot, I just forgot Levi's name. Levi. You were in a metal band before. You said, right?
Yeah.
What was the name of this metal band?
Its name was Azure. We played downstate a few different times, and I think we played like a couple of the Kalkaska shows when they were still doing those in like 2011, 2012.
Right,
so,
the ODP shows.
Yeah, the ODP shows, with Damien and Mickey, so that we played at the Coliseum and the Civic Center a lot. And
ODP's making a big comeback too.
Are they really?
Yeah, they are. They've actually
get on board.
They purchased the Fireball Lounge out there in Kalkaska.
Oh, they bought that.
I
know that they've been throwing shows there.
Cool. As far as I know, they are like the ones that are in charge of it. I'm sure that Mickey's going to get on here and say we're not the fucking ones that own it.
He's a modest
but,
guy.
I'm pretty sure they were. I'm almost positive that's what it was. But yeah, they got the Fireball Lounge going now, and they've got Troutzilla Fest that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. Yeah. Now you guys, what do you guys got coming up for gigs? Yeah, because I mean, you got some time to heal now, right?
Yeah, we actually have one this Friday at Studio Anatomy with a couple bands from downstate that we're really excited about. And what else after that? We've got one in South Bend and one in Bloomington, Illinois.
Indiana.
Yep. So Indiana,
really,
in Illinois.
You guys are doing it, man.
Yeah.
That's
how's that
we
feel?
have another one in Studio Anatomy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Later in the spring, early summer at Studio Anatomy again. For their I don't want to give I wasn't gonna give a secret away.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know if it is or not.
We can roll that
it could have been
right?
we can easily roll live video
We
back.
got in trouble once from someone that we accidentally pre-announced for later this summer, and they were like, "Take it off."
No shit!
It's a bad habit with us. We can't keep our mouths shut.
We do have some viewers who are chiming in right now. They want to know who influenced you guys. Pixies, Clash, Nirvana, Santana, I think is what he was trying to say.
Circus
there.
Survive is a big one for
we all like.
us.
Me Without You. What else do we all?
I'm actually really into the Pixies.
You're into the Pixies, yeah?
Pixies are all right.
This guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a handful of stuff we all vibe on, I think.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A lot of modern
man.
stuff.
Yeah.
Modern stuff for sure.
Composure.
Yeah.
Now, awesome, musically training, I want to know with your voice there, Morgan. Did you get trained to sing? Is that something that you started off with? Because you play the keyboards as well, you know. And
I've pretty much been playing keys since I was 4. And kind of just singing my whole life. And then I've had some training through like high school choir class, which is a big influence for me. Pat Nemastow used to run that, and I think he's over at the NMC Audio Tech now. But yeah, he was a huge influence for me. Yeah, I think I took like a semester of singing in college, and I was like,
really?
I'm not into this. But
that's cool. I mean, because I know we've had so many musicians that have come in here that they're just like, no, I didn't do no vocal training in any fucking way.
Right.
I think it's just like I pretty much do it every day, just habit. Like I have to do it. So
that's cool.
No, that's awesome. Exercise it.
Yeah.
Do you think you could play this?
Oh, I've seen something.
Yeah,
like this
can you
before.
play our
This
fart
is
piano?
Not a fart version.
Maybe
though.
you could play the fart piano like the right way, because
play an F chord.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Play
if
like a little tune or something for.
Did it sound like an F?
I don't know if it'll do.
I don't think
two.
you can do two at the same time.
Like
it's like a one finger banger.
Does it make different ones? It does. They're all in tune.
Right, it's in tune.
Yeah. We could write our next single.
I don't think we've ever had an actual pianist pick up the fart piano
Really?
before and like look at it like let me see what I can do with this. I don't know.
I can't even
Never
use
say
it. It's not
never.
even working for me because I don't play piano.
Oh yeah, you can play the drums.
Maybe it got shut off or something. Oh, you gotta really,
Yeah,
just didn't like it, man. I mean, I thought.
Yeah,
that
you didn't
is
have the magic
complete
touch.
It's very realistic. You really got to push it out.
Is that what
I
you
mean,
were
that's
gonna
just
have
the
us
way
play
it is.
on if we were gonna play?
Yes, that's.
Yeah, I told you we had a keyboard. You know,
we can change it to burps.
Oh, well, there you go.
So cool. Well, I gotta ask you guys too. Where did you get this music? Like all of the songs. I got 7 songs, I do believe, 6 or 7 songs from your guys' website. Where did you guys get this stuff all recorded at? Did you get it right at the Studio Anatomy?
We did it all at Studio Anatomy. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, Brian's got a great ear for that stuff, man.
Yeah, he's
Brian's awesome.
I would like to know which song would you like for us to play first? I got Elysium. I liked which one? Just Friends. I thought that was a cool one, dude. I really did. Girls on Fire. Which one would you like to play here?
Elysium's one of our newest ones.
Yeah, Elysium or Girls are usually my favorite too.
Girls are generally my favorite. I mean, that's what I'm ordering. But
Is that right, brother? That's right, brother. Yeah. You know, when I get that Hulk Hogan on, I'm just like, oh, brother.
No, you didn't pull it off like the Cokester. It was close though.
I was almost Hulk Hogan
You
there.
almost did it.
I can't quite pull it
I
off.
think you spazzed a little bit more.
Do you guys notice that this Cokester kind of looks a little bit like somebody in this room? Do you?
No.
No?
I mean,
you don't think so? I mean,
he was my tumor.
Seemed to help. He was your tumor.
But he got out of me. No, I'm
all
just
right. Well,
kidding.
I'm gonna
That's just
pull
a
up
guy.
Elysium then. We'll play Elysium for everybody, and maybe we'll play another one. What's another one that you would like us to play after that? Is there a particular song or anything like that? Or?
Said Girls.
Girls on Fire is a classic.
That's my favorite. To
Girls?
That was the first song we ever wrote.
Really?
Girls on Fire.
Yeah.
Really? No kidding.
It's
Girls
about
on Fire.
porn, in case you're wondering.
It's what?
It's about porn.
It's about porn?
I would like everyone to know that because
our viewers are
no
gonna
one
like that.
assumes that. Yeah.
Right, brother. That's what I'm talking about. No,
I figured you might enjoy that.
Yeah. Oh, it does?
Says the F word?
Any word that's any fucking song that has the fuck word in it, fucking A, man, fuck.
It's a very smooth one.
A very smooth fuck?
Yeah.
So,
it's like, what the fuck?
Slides in there.
All right, well, we are going to pull that song up right now. We're going to play Elysium and then Girls on Fire. Girls on Fire.
Girls on Fire.
Girls on
There
Fire.
are more than one.
Multiple, yeah. Plural.
We're gonna play these songs for you folks and let you listen to some of the music from Elysium. Elysium, Jesus, that's the name of the song. From I just
self-titled EP.
Little Graves.
You've been talking about him nonstop for how long, dude?
I don't know, a couple hours.
You've hit me up, Little Graves, and then there was Little Graves,
Yeah,
and
Little
then,
Graves,
and then
Little
he just
Graves.
went.
And I'm worried that the Weeper may show up. If the Weeper shows up, man, you guys better run.
I can only hope.
That is all I have to say.
Fingers crossed.
He's after you.
All right, folks. Here's the song Elysium. Is this like the first song on the album, or?
Yeah, there's only 2 on that.
On the new album?
Yeah.
Okay. There's only 2.
I'm sorry. I just
You're
thought
a
about.
dick.
I just thought about what you did with that brain fart thing that stalled you out just now, trying to think of their name.
Yeah.
That was good, dude.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. Like when you kissed that
That was
dude.
real.
Yeah, it's plain to see your heart.
Yo, man, you want a battle rap?
For real battle rap? Okay, I can spit some shit. Yo, you want to battle me? Don't be ridiculous. I'll twist you like a Pepsi cat. Your turn to spit some shit.
La 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 la. It's the C-O-K to the E. Coke Hogan, brother. La 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 la. And I'm mobbing with the P-O-P. Coke life, dude. Coke life, dude.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. The voice and the audio was fucked up again. Sorry.
Spit some shit.
But we had good audio before that. We had audio from our in-studio guests here.
Yeah.
We had Little Graves. Little Graves is in with us. I can't even fucking talk.
I love this.
Little Graves is in with us tonight, everybody. We have the band Little Graves in here. Morgan, Levi, and Vincent. They are all hanging out with us. We just got done listening to the music, and it looks like we've already got some good feedback from the people that are watching this the video tonight. Here's some influence from Natalie Merchant, maybe some Kim and the Pixies, touch of Nine Inch Nails, Iron Maiden, Filter. Iron Maiden.
Wow.
Yeah, can you guys believe that Iron Maiden even made it in there?
I'm just surprised we haven't heard Paramore yet.
Yeah.
Oh, they said it.
The go-to.
Yeah, they just said it. Yeah. now everybody's going to be saying it. They sound just like Paramore. That's what they did to Hail Your Highness, though, too. You know that?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yep.
It's like flattering, but a trope for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people that are in music obviously are listening to our show, so they dissect music.
Yeah.
That's all that is. That's just part of that's the mind of the fan, that's listening to you guys. And
now off the air, we were finding out some more details besides just growths that have teeth and hair. We have found out that these guys they also know the band Gore. Remember the band Gore that we had in here?
That's right.
Yeah.
Trevor and Drew.
Yeah, you guys are buddies with them.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And tell us any stories about them.
Drew slipped on ice and broke his leg for the first time like a couple months ago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he was in here.
That's just
he
old
had
hat to me, having
Yeah,
first time, huh?
First time, man.
Jeez, man,
First time ever breaking a bone for that guy. It was really special.
Trevor says that Little Graves owns my ass.
We do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
I love it.
Better see you when I get home, Trevor.
Kind of a
roommates
long-term
with them.
lease.
What's that?
It's a long-term lease.
A long-term lease.
Yeah,
Oh, that.
lease on
Right.
his ass.
Nice.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
Well,
true.
yeah, you guys. Now, I was wondering too, like, your upcoming shows. You were saying that you can't say too much, but what can we possibly be expecting? Like, I mean, like when it comes to music, are you guys writing new music or anything like that right now?
Yeah.
Is that something that you could talk about?
We actually have several songs that we've been playing live for a while now that are not tracked yet. That we're waiting for our full length to track. So. Yeah, they're a little more evolved, I would say, for sure, than our last EPs.
Nice.
So.
And where's the best spot that everybody can get your EPs right now? Is there like a certain website that you like them to check out?
Yeah,
Everywhere.
Yeah, they're on
Everywhere.com?
Everywhere.com.
Everywhere.com.
Yeah, what else?
Apple,
Bandcamp,
yeah,
Spotify.
Apple Music, Spotify.
Apparently also on Tidal, which is weird.
Tidal?
Tidal.
Tidal? What's that?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
Jay-Z's exclusive streaming service.
Jay-Z's?
Yeah.
What? Jay-Z's picked up
the most
Graves,
random
man.
thing.
That's amazing.
Most random
Very
thing.
weird.
Well, very cool. Well, yeah. Like I said, the Weeper was the one that found you guys. Did you guys get a chance to meet the Weeper when you?
Did.
We did, and we didn't
it was
even
the
know
Weeper,
it.
Though,
We
but,
didn't even know it.
I was shocked and amazed when I found that information out.
What did you think of the
Surprised the
Weeper?
Weeper hasn't called.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
he
super
was-
nice guy.
yeah.
Just didn't realize he was so cryy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
He
didn't
Yeah,
cry
so
in person.
sad.
He didn't cry to us.
He did not.
Oh, you didn't get the tears.
I
You
hope
didn't?
I see him cry someday. Though.
definitely.
It can get very, very dramatic when the Weeper starts in his
Yeah.
his manic depressiveness. You know,
Aw.
I mean,
Right.
it's
He
kind
latches
of
on,
amazing.
but you know what? He's a huge fan, man. Like you gotta love your fans. So
Oh
Yeah.
you
I see that we've got some other folks that are tuning in. One of the best bands that are up here. You guys are one of the best bands up here, and it makes me think of the Tapeworm episode of animated. What does that have to do with it?
I wish I could see this. I can't wait to look later.
You will like it. You look wonderful. I'll tell you that. We got very, very expensive cameras here, so you guys will be impressed. Oh, look at this. We got another folks. Somebody else who's coming in tonight. I forgot about this. Yeah, what am I talking? No, I didn't forget about this. We have Ray McDaniel from 22 to None has just walked into the studio, and we are going to shoot the poop with him here in just a few. But I'm going to play some more music to bring us into Ray's presentation here because see what's going on is Ray and Sheena Starr. Have you guys heard of Sheena Starr yet? Do you know who Sheena Starr is?
Just through the podcast.
Okay, through the podcast.
Yeah.
That is the perfect answer that you could ever guess. That means that she's tuning in. Yes. She's paying attention constantly.
Absolutely.
We did a little research.
We did our homework.
Good.
Well, good. Yeah, excellent.
Sheena Starr. She's a bare knuckle boxer. Started off as an MMA fighter, a typical MMA fighter, and now is just bare knuckle boxing. And I cannot believe. I mean, have you ever been punched by a bare fucking knuckle before?
I mean, it's brutal.
Should I leave her hide or something?
Yeah, no, she's not coming in. No, yeah.
Just calling in, but you know, she's amazing. We're excited to have her on tonight.
Yeah,
and what she's doing back here, and
what she's doing for 22 to none is just amazing. I mean, she wore a T-shirt, right? Which I mean, gave her internet sensation right off the bat. Her shirt during the fight said, and I think it's beautiful. It's I mean, I'm not political.
We don't get political.
I am not a political person whatsoever. It was just the whole point of the balls that it had to take it in there. You know, I was like, holy shit, Hillary Clinton is a cunt. It says right across her shirt, dude.
It's kind of like it's kind of like why, but all right.
I don't know. I thought
she was making a statement.
Great. Why not? Yes, yeah. Why not? That's a better question right there. So we're gonna.
She's a fan.
Yeah, she's a huge fan of Hillary. No, she knows her well. She knows her well enough to be able to say that, obviously, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. She knows how she's going to react.
I should be careful of what I say, because, I mean, I've seen this bitch punch, and holy fuck, I don't want to get punched by Sheena Starr, dude.
You don't even want to get punched.
Dude,
like,
she's got a heck of a, I mean, I don't know. Anybody that can sit there and take a punch is definitely going to be able to give one right back, dude. She's bare knuckle freaking punching, holy shit.
We showed the clip from the fight, right?
Yeah, we showed the clip.
We didn't get to hear the audio, but
we didn't hear the audio. Everybody else got to hear it, but and we'll watch some more from her fight after we get done listening to some more music from our in studio guest tonight, Little Graves. I would like to know which song would you guys like us to play next? Like I said, I want to give you guys as much airtime of your music on this show as possible, so that the people that are listening and watching are going to be able to check this out.
The best band in Northern Michigan.
Which one would you like me to?
Motherfucker.
What the fuck? Okay, then that's enough. That's just one of our callers.
What do you think?
That's the strange callers.
Yeah, the Weeper, whoever
Michael
that
Jackson.
was.
Michael Jackson.
We had Red Green on earlier.
Red Green from the Red Green show called earlier. I don't know if you guys ever saw that show before. He's from Canada there, buddy. Hey.
I think that might be before their time a little bit there.
I don't know, man.
Dan, you got to remember that we're 40 years old practically now.
You're right.
Okay, I mean we're a bunch of old bastards.
This July, I'll be 40. I'm turning 40 this
Holy
July.
Shit. So much for that 40 under 40 for you, huh? Man?
Right?
Yeah.
Can we make it before then? Can we make it before then? Dude? That's what I want to know.
It's not gonna happen now,
Damn
man.
It. That's okay. I don't need it.
So, what song would you like us to play of yours next? I would like to load up another two if possible. I mean, if that's cool with you guys. We got I'm gonna say it wrong. Hedonism?
Hedonism.
Hedonism.
That's a classic.
What is hedonism?
Self-indulgence.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Big words.
Yeah, I like that.
Big words. I don't understand.
Hedonism's a good one.
Hedonism's a good one. Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a slower tune, but the second one off our 2018 release,
The Interment. If you
the interment?
The internet.
Not to be confused with internet.
Yes. I was wondering, what is
Not
that?
like
what is these two songs about, too? Can you? Who is writing the music? We didn't even ask that question. Who is writing the music?
Lyrics.
Morgan writes the lyrics
and the keys.
Okay.
Yes. And then Vince will come in and we'll dick around with it until we have a good song, and then Levi brings his technical drum awesomeness, and then it's a song.
Right on. Okay. All right. That's
the simplified.
And then
simplified version of what happens there.
And then sometimes we all conform together and we're like, hey, we should change some right here, and then we kind of perfect.
Or maybe someone's
time.
like, listen, guys, we've been doing this over and over, and I got this idea. I think it would sound good if we just hear me out, play it, and then, what do you guys think?
Listen, I've been playing this song for so long, and I fucking hated it the entire time. We really should change it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry I didn't say anything earlier.
Actually happened, I feel like.
A few times.
Absolutely, that's how it works, man.
All right, well, we're gonna play Hedonism, and then we're gonna play Interment, not Internet, Interment.
Yes.
right now, and then after that we're gonna get done. We're gonna chat with Ray McDaniel from 22 to None, who is in the studio with us tonight, doing good things for the veterans out there of Northern Michigan and abroad.
Awesome.
I mean, I think they work all
they
over
need
the
it.
place,
They need
man.
it.
Yeah. It's a fantastic thing that he is doing.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Let's check out some little graves, and think you guys again for coming in tonight. I think
Thank you
it's
so much
yes,
for
yeah.
having us.
I mean,
Yes.
oops,
This has been awesome.
I just pushed the button. I get that finger thing, you know. I'm just like,
Yeah, no,
I want to
just
push it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in tonight. And if you have a second, let's sit down, take a picture and all that stuff to prove to our children when it happens. You know, I mean, like that.
we were there.
We
They
met
were-
these people. We talked to these people. We had them on the show. The video's not enough. We got to get a picture too. Yes, here we go. Here's Little Graves right here, and we're gonna start it off with Hedonism, and then after that, the Interment.
Disappointed sometimes, I know.
A suicide for any family is like a grenade going off. The person holding that grenade is gone forever. But everyone around them is wounded forever.
After completing 2 tours in Afghanistan, one in Iraq, my oldest son, Drew, took his life December 17th, 2016.
Veteran suicide is devastating.
On average, 22 vets a day take their own lives.
When you hear 22 veterans a day are doing that, and that number is just ridiculous. That's huge. That's a huge number.
I know he was fighting demons within.
Veteran suicide is unacceptable.
Whatever ate him inside and whatever he dealt with on deployments, the only thing I can think of, that was his way out.
When you make that decision to do something drastic and take your own life, it's not just one split decision where you just go, oh, that's it, I give up. It's a whole bunch of little stuff.
You get a vet whose car breaks down and then they can't get to work, so now they can't pay their bills. Now they're arguing with their wife, and I mean, things just start snowballing, and then that's when they start giving up.
If we can do anything to help a vet, transportation, heating, rental, anything we can do,
we're here to help.
It's not just about giving people money. For us, it's the 2 a.m. phone call.
Thank God. I pick it up, and when it's a vet, I say, thank God.
We're available, and we'll answer.
Call.
There's people willing to listen, and there's financial assistance available.
You have to be able to open up to other people to say, hey, I am hurting.
And being broken and needing help is looked at as a weakness, and it's not.
And you only can keep so much inside before it blows up.
If we can alleviate some of that stress temporarily, get them back up on their feet, and then we do direct them to the resources that'll help them long term.
Any proceeds that come to us go directly out to the veteran community that's struggling, that needs help.
I can't sit back and watch my brothers and sisters lose a battle that they have unimaginable amount of resources and people standing behind them.
Still to this day don't know the exact reason why the trigger was broken.
Our whole goal is to make sure that our vets that need somebody know that we're here.
There you go, everybody. There's a little message from our friend who is in the studio with us now. This is Ray McDaniel. Ray McDaniel from 22 to None. Hello, Ray. It's nice to see you. You speak so much more better when you're in person, too, I noticed. The audio is so off on that, man. It looked like a bad Chinese movie or something.
I was channeling Bruce Lee right there.
Yeah. Channeling the Lee, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in tonight, man, and hanging out. This is a very, very cool moment for me, myself, because it's like we have this guy is helping veterans. He is a veteran. You're putting forth an effort that is just it's amazing. I think that, you know, when I see when I see people helping other real people, you know, like as opposed to like unnecessary types of causes and whatnot, you know, like shit that just does not fucking do a damn thing. You guys are helping the people that have put their lives on the line, you know, to keep America free. And I just want to tell you right now, first and foremost, right here, thank you very much for what you're doing. I think it's amazing, man. Tell us about your journey in this. Tell us about 22 to None. What you guys are doing.
Yeah, so we started back in 2016, and our co-founders just had this idea. You see all these license plates driving around veteran on the tag, you know, whatever branch, it just says veteran on there. And, you know, they had this idea, let's get all these vets together. You know, we see all these cars driving around. Let's get some vets together, and we'll go on a hike. Just to say, hey, let's get together. We'll go on this hike. So they planned this hike to go from Keewaydin down to Bryant Park, 22 miles.
Wow.
So that kind of started in about the same time that the number 22 veterans a day committing suicide came out really loud and really popular. I don't want to say popular, but you know,
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
started hearing about it. So then there was a push-up challenge that was going on the same time, kind of like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge through Facebook. 22 push-ups a day, 22 days, challenge somebody else every day, and so that's kind of how it got started. But then it turned into 22 to none because we want to get that number down to none.
Right.
Zero
right.
veterans a day taking their own lives. So
For sure.
that's how we got started. We did that hike. We did another hike the next year. And then, you know, at the end of 2016, we lost a local veteran to suicide, Drew Kostick. And in 2017, we started the Drew Kostick Memorial 5K Tough Run. So it's kind of like a Tough Mudder or a Spartan race, but we can't use those names. So
Okay.
it's a tough run, you know, and to memorialize and to honor Drew Kostick, who an MC student here, Marine veteran, multiple tours over to the sandbox, and it's a way to bring the community together, not only civilians but veterans alike, and then the resources that are in the communities up here in northern Michigan to come on site and see what's available for people, how to reach out to vets, how to help them, and you know, just to spread the awareness. You know?
I mean, because they need it. I mean, veterans have to go all the way to Saginaw to the VA hospital. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
All the way to Saginaw from up here.
Yep.
They don't get any help.
And we've got a VA place right here in
well,
town, don't we?
there's a
I
clinic
mean-
here in town. You know, there's a
Right.
few things offered here in town, but you know, to really get some hardcore treatment, you know, they got to travel.
Okay.
You know, so
Right.
that's a burden. You know, so
Yeah.
Expense.
you know, for a lot of guys, a lot of gals, you know, there's a pride thing that takes over, and it's like, you know what, I can handle this on my own.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
and then self-medication starts with the booze and the drugs, and you know, and quite frankly, the system is not helping that either with the drugs. You know, so
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
there's a lot of other things that can help out, and that's what we're here for. So
Nice.
just to give you some idea of what we do, you don't see a lot of what we do in the public. So if you follow our Facebook page or our website or our Instagram, you're not going to see a lot of what we do other than our events. So let's say you're falling on hard times. You can't make the mortgage payment.
Right.
Then you can't make your car payment, so you can't get to work to help make the car payment or the mortgage payment. How many people are you going to tell about that?
Yeah.
It's spiraling out of control.
You're not going to tell a whole lot of people
Not
that
gonna
you're having
brag about
issues,
that.
right? That's
No,
not something to
no.
brag about, right? But
Right,
we all fall
exactly.
on those hard times.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So what our goal is for those folks to reach out to us, either a family member reach out to us or the veteran themselves to reach out to us and say, listen, I need some help. Here's what I need help with. We have a really short application process. We talk to them on the phone a few times if we don't meet in person, and then we take care of those bills right now.
I love that, man.
You know,
And
we
that's
don't
what
have
this
red
is-
tape. You know, we don't have to go through a government entity. We don't have to
Right.
mess around with all that. We just want to make sure that we're giving them a hand up rather than a hand out. What are you doing
Yeah.
to better yourself moving forward? You
Right.
know, what steps do we need to help you with? You know, do we need to walk you through the VA's front door and get you signed up for benefits? Do we need to help you with some financial counseling? You know, because I fall on those hard times too.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
a hand up every now and again. You know,
Right.
so
Absolutely.
those are the small things that we can take a bite out of to try to alleviate that stress and that loss of hope. Because once you lose hope, it's all downhill.
Right.
You know, so if we can take those little pieces off the table, get you a victory, and then another victory, and another victory, then you're here tomorrow, and you're here the next day,
Right, you
and that's what we
regain your
want to do.
confidence back. You know?
Absolutely,
That is
absolutely.
beautiful, man. I
Dude,
mean,
that's so awesome.
Dude, I mean, how?
What a noble cause.
And you know what I really, I mean, I myself am going through. I practice the AA program. You know, you guys in a sense, I almost have to like listening to you talk. You guys are like the sponsor for all of these these veterans that really need that help. You know,
Yeah.
like I mean. A little, not so much a kick in the ass, you know, but like.
Well, it kind of is, you know. We served, all of us on the board served, and in one fashion or another, whether it's reserves or active duty, combat tours, non-combat tours, you know. And one of our board members retired from the Marine Corps, and you know, it is kind of a kick in the tail. To let's go, pick up your pack and follow me.
Right.
You know, we're going to lead you, we're going to walk with you, and we're going to help you every step of the way. We're not just going to leave you back there because nobody gets left behind.
Right, that's the
you know?
rule, yeah.
And our motto is fighting the fight within. So there's that fight that goes on inside your head, whether you have combat underneath your belt or not. You still fight those mind games sometimes. You know, the transition out of the military into civilian life is rough. You know, it's a whole different animal out here.
We got Tony Bruce is chiming in right now. He says that he wants to thank you for everything that you veterans are doing. The veterans are the roots of this country, and they need to be watered no matter the cost, he says. You know?
I like that. Tony, thank you.
Yeah,
I like that. Roots of the country that need to be watered, man. That's deep.
That's some deep shit, isn't it?
That's deep, man.
That's one of our viewers?
And you know what?
Holy shit!
You know, sometimes the best thing that can happen to somebody is to have a reality check when they need that hand up, like you were saying, you know?
Right.
You fall on those really hard times, and it's a major reality check to you. And sometimes it is that boot in the ass that you need, but like you said, you can't reach out for it. So have somebody come and say, hey, you know, I know you're not reaching out, but look, here's my hand to pull you up. Because, you know, it's time to grab that hand and go, man.
It is. And it's really tough to reach out, you know? And sometimes it's your neighbor, or it's your husband or wife or mom or dad or whatever that needs to reach out for you. But never, ever be ashamed to reach out for help. Never. You know,
I agree,
our
man.
society and the macho society that we live in or have lived in, it's kind of changing nowadays, unfortunately. But, you know, it's
the wussification of America.
You know, it's become a point. It's become to a point where brokenness is weakness, and it's not. That's not the case. Being broken and admitting you're broken and you need some help.
I think that's the biggest strength that you could have, really.
Man,
I mean,
that's a superpower.
That was one of the things too. Like with me with AA, you know. I mean, I had to admit that I was an alcoholic. You know, I mean, that sucked. That really was like one of those moments where it's like, oh shit, I'm like those guys underneath the bridge, but really at the same time, I'm not like the guys underneath the bridge because they're staying underneath the bridge.
Right.
You know, they're not making that decision that they have to change themselves. You know, and I think it's great. Like you said, you know, what you guys are doing is you're not giving a hand out, you're giving a hand up. You know, I mean, you're helping these people get out from underneath the bridge if they are. You know,
we don't want to enable anything, other than your betterment. That's the only thing we want to enable.
That's great.
And then, you know, we encourage them to get involved in something we're doing. You know, give them a mission again, because in the service you had a mission.
Right.
You know, you knew the guy to your right and the guy to your left, what was going to happen, what you're going to do for the day, and you had that mission. And you knew they had your back. Out here, it's totally different. You know,
that's cool,
so.
man. Now, how did you get hooked up with our guest that we're going to have on at about 8:15 here in about 5 minutes? We've got her calling in. She's become an internet sensation practically overnight with a T-shirt that says "Brother." No, it doesn't say brother. It says Hillary Clinton is a cunt. How did you guys get hooked up with Sheena Starr?
Well, Sheena there, Puma, as her nickname is. You know, she's. We do a lot of things outside of 22 to None. You know, we've all got 9-to-5 jobs. We've all got different organizations we belong to or we help out with, and Mad Viking Beard Club is one of those. And it's a charity organization. It's a beard product. You know, this nice, pretty little beard.
That's beautiful, man.
You know, she's involved in Mad Viking, and they got a couple different programs going on, some charity things they're doing, and one of their spin-off pages is the Berserkers side of Mad Viking, which is for veterans and active duty only. She is getting involved in the veteran side, you know, and I believe she's from Northern Michigan originally.
Yeah, Gaylord, I believe.
Okay,
is where she came from.
Yeah, so way to go.
Yeah. Smooth move, X-Lax.
Right.
Middle name.
Need a little toilet flush sound thing.
I do have one. But anyways, yeah, go ahead.
So she's getting involved in the veteran side stuff, and you know, it's pretty near and dear to her heart as well. And she just out of the blue, you know, said, "Hey, I'm gonna auction this shirt off." And give the proceeds to 22 to None. You know, it's her first bare knuckle boxing victory, and I think it was her first fight.
Yeah,
bare knuckle.
Yeah, it was her first bare knuckle fight.
Did you guys watch it?
We got clips of it. We got some clips of it here. Let's.
I watched it the other night, man. It's pretty insane.
Here's a couple minutes of the first round here.
Fighters up to scratch. Touch of hands, and round number 1 underway. Black and green for Ivana Coleman. Pink, silver, and black for Sheena Starr. Immediately, Chris, you see Coleman solving the distance to the inside.
That's got to be her game plan. Stay inside. She does not want to stay on the outside. See if she can hit. Ooh, good left hand though.
Starr working long, lands the left hand, then the right.
Starr's got to make her pay every time she tries to close that distance.
Swing and a miss from Coleman. Coleman ducking her head, trying to get to the inside. Starr staying long. This is exactly where she wants to be. Left hand from Starr, then the right loading up. Rear right hook from Sheena Starr.
That's exactly where she wants to be, where she is right now, staying on the outside.
What we're seeing, Chris Coleman throwing the 2 without setting up the 1. She's throwing that right without the jab leading it. Needs a left hand, then the uppercut.
Now hopefully Starr will be able to eventually start timing that. If you not throw the 1 behind before the 2, that's where the problem happens. So Starr should be able to start timing that as this fight goes on.
From the dirty boxing range, Starr pulling out. Starr working long. 55 seconds remaining, round number 1. So the half plumb held by Ivana Coleman. Big contrast in styles, and down goes Sheena Starr, ruled a slip immediately by referee Wayne Spinola. And correctly so.
Yeah, that happens sometimes when feet get crossed up and you get stepped on, especially with the right-handed versus left-handed fighter.
Stop! Break clean. No, fight!
Reason for the break by Spinola, no punches. Again, you can work out of an active clinch, it must be active. You can't body lock, you can't full plumb. You essentially can overhook, underhook, half plumb, and body lock, body cinch with one hand as long as you're punching with the other.
And that's one thing I think people are going to get a lot better at as this sport progresses in its time. People aren't really sure how to do that right now. It's illegal in boxing. It's legal in mixed martial arts, but it's a little bit different with the gloves.
That is the end of round number 1. So glad that all of you are watching our free preview, BKFC 5 tonight from Biloxi, Mississippi on the Gulf of Mexico. Top of the hour, our main card begins. It's our pay-per-view. Contact your local cable company or satellite provider, or if available, press that button on your very expensive remote control.
Boom! Boom, right to the boob.
Hey, I mean, with a bare knuckle, that's like keeping the nuts.
Yeah, dude. I think that's
and
what
it's legal.
We had Derek, one of our viewers, Oliver Stone. He wants to know. He's got a question for Sheena on that one. He wants to know if she like purposely punched her in the boob or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a real question or if it was just like his own perverted question or what it was.
Right. Probably.
Yeah. So she's wearing that shirt, and now the auction. Have you heard what the auction is up to? No.
Last I saw it was $560.
$560 is what this shirt is going for, and this whole auction is going until Friday. This Friday at I think 1:37 p.m. or something like that is when the auction is going to be done. I think we have her. She might be calling in right now. Let's check on the phone here. Hello, this is Sideshow Nate and Dan Strait from the South of the Straits. Who am I speaking with?
What was that? I didn't understand it with the lisp.
Hey, what's happening? Is this Sheena?
Of course it is.
How you doing, bud? It's Sideshow Nate, Dan Strait. We also got Ray McDaniel in the studio, and we've got Little Graves in here. We got a whole damn studio that's here to talk to the woman who wore the T-shirt that says Hillary Clinton is a cunt. That's the whole reason we're here.
Let's become top news.
Must be a busy Sunday for everybody, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Tell me about this fight. We were just watching a little bit of round number 1 on the show here, where you were putting it to Ivanka, man. Like you were haymakers after haymakers. It seemed like. How do you feel today? Are you bruised up?
Yeah, still. Those strikes are no joke, dude. It's been a week. This is like the longest time I've ever had to recover from a fight, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Like my hands are still a little bruised. I still got like this like little black piece of fucking skin bruise hanging out under my eye.
Yeah. Bare knuckles. It is definitely brutal. I got to ask you, though, what is it like to, pretty much make history being the first cut man and competitor in a bare knuckle fight?
Dude, Stitch told me that, like, when I was done with it, like, right before I went to walk, back to the back room, he's like, you're the only cut woman that's both worked and competed in this. That's history.
That's historical, right?
Yeah, and Stitch told me, so it's true. Like, that man won't say anything unless it's absolutely true. If you mark his word on it, he's like, "You're the first one to ever do that."
Dude,
that's respect, girl.
Now there was a punch. There was a punch in there that made you really angry, wasn't there? Wasn't there a punch that happened in that fight that made you really angry? And what were you talking about?
Well, what were you talking about? Overhand, she fucking punched me in the throat 5 times.
Ow,
dude.
And then you were in the corner chatting it up a little bit. What were you guys talking about?
Yeah, well, I was obviously anxiety, you know, will, like, gets you a little bit sometimes in your fight.
Hell yeah.
And like bare knuckle, like it was like a whole different type of like fight nerves and everything. And
Yeah, shaky,
I
man.
didn't feel right. My neck fucking hurt, and I'm like, Coach, my neck hurts, and I know it's only 2-minute rounds, but man, like my arms feel tired. And he's like, it's a fucking fight. What do you want to do about it? I'm like, ugh, you know, it's a fucking dick. And I'm like, my fucking neck hurts. He's like, go do something about it. I'm like, ah. You know?
Well, you know what? You're just, you know, to us, you're a superstar. I mean, you are a superstar in real life. You're a hero. You're blowing up. But you know, there's kind of some rumors floating around that you might be, you know, going up against, like, there's a talk maybe you could possibly go up against the champion, the reigning champion right now. What's her name? Rowdy Beck. Yeah.
You
What's
know,
going
you
on
know,
with
the
that?
commentators, you know.
I mean, is that something?
Chris Lytle said that right away, and he's like, "Man, be back, be back."
I know, that's like that's.
I'm a left-hand fighter, and I'm really accurate with my strikes. You know what I mean? Like Ivana.
Oh yeah, you're a southpaw.
She wasn't no scrub or anything. You know what I mean? Like she had
No.
12 professional boxing fights, 5 professional MMA. She's been around for a minute. I mean,
No
the
doubt.
chick's got a fucking satanic goat tattoo on her fucking stomach. She's not bitch. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad you smoked her then. You know, frick, smoked her like a blunt. But no, honestly, would that, if that fight got offered to you, is that even something that you can do? I mean, with the family life stuff going on, I mean, is it something that you would even consider?
Oh yeah, I mean, fight's a fight, you know. I mean, especially.
I mean, that's going up against
everybody
the
wants to
champion.
go after the champion, man. That's it.
Is that the goal?
That's the end goal. But here's the thing, you know. Not only like, I'm a lot smaller. Okay, I'm a lot smaller. I was out 10 pounds. Not only did my opponent come, you know, to weigh in 6 hours late, she was overweight, and I was underweight because I couldn't even make it that big.
Really?
So, you know, right. So I had a lot of, you know, diversity I was having to fight through with that. And,
right.
And you know, I'm asking the promoter, I'm like, hey, let's open up another weight bracket underneath, you know. I mean, maybe get some smaller fights. Like, I'll take the back fight, but here's the thing. My very good friend Christina Freya, which is right now the current Police Gazette American female featherweight champion for her victory over Britton Hart over the past weekend.
Yeah.
That's my homie, dude. You know, I mean, that's my fucking friend, and I've fought friends and shit before, and I don't like it. There's enough chicks around. I won't do it. Plus, I don't want those problems because she's a fucking badass.
We had a question that came in from one of our big viewers here, Oliver Stone.
Yes.
He said that while he was watching your fight online, that there was a replay where you actually punched Ivana in the boob, and he wanted to know if that was on purpose or was that a wayward just a blow?
Inquiring minds.
Yeah, you know, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
Shut up.
I didn't mean to punch her in the boob. I was trying to answer the strikes and change levels. I actually wanted to go down about 4 inches below it and get her right in the body.
Right in the satanic goat.
Right.
Well, a little bit to the left of it, because that's where the fucking liver's at, you know?
Yeah.
And that's,
okay, gotcha.
Her piss and blood, for sure.
Right. Yeah. Liver shot'll fucking kill you.
So where did you get the Hillary is a cunt T-shirt? Where did this come from? I mean,
I made it.
You made it?
I made that.
Oh wow, that is so cool.
Made a statement.
I had my T-shirt guy make it. You know, I was at Big John's MMA up in the Sioux, and that's like right when I took that bare knuckle fight, and you know, there's my T-shirt guy was there, and that we always have. He makes all my fight shit, and I'm like, hey, can you make me a fight rash guard shirt that says Hillary Clinton's a cunt? And he just looked at me and he just you asked me for the weirdest shit. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
You know what?
That was great, man.
Yeah.
I think
you wanted
it's
to stir it up. You wanted to stir it up. That's cool. Whatever.
Well, I wore it, and actually, it's in support of a veteran friend of mine that worked her detail under the Clinton administration, and she's just an evil fucking bitch, man.
Okay, well there you go. It's legit.
Just saying like a good morning to her or something would get you a fuck off, you know.
Right.
Wow.
And then all of her crap with the Benghazi scandal, and like, I don't know if anybody like watched that trial. You know, I mean, people died, man. People died.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, does it really matter anymore?
Right.
Bitch,
No, that's
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you.
I agree.
That's some snobby bitch shit right there. Really, I mean,
Enough to get a T-shirt made at least.
right, enough to make a T-shirt out of the deal. So now the T-shirt that you've got is actually it's being auctioned off. Now tell us about this. We were talking to Ray here. Ray McDaniel is in with us from 22 to None, and he said that you guys got a little bit of a history going way back to biker days or something like that. Is that correct? Is that what it was?
Absolutely. You know, Ray. You know, they've been established in the community for a while, working with most, veterans and, veteran suicide prevention, veteran support, and just, different charitable organizations around the community within Michigan and also outside of Michigan. A club I belong to and I've been a member of for a couple of years that I'm extremely proud of, Mad Viking, Mustache and Beard Club. I was vice president during the time we had the chapter active here in Michigan, very highly active in, charities and giving back to the communities and whatnot. And I had no idea that shirt was going to go viral like it did. Like, it was crazy.
It blew up, man. I mean, it's
nuts. One of them had like 3 million fucking shares on it or something. Like, holy shit,
dude, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What was that like? Like answering the phones the next day? Like, I mean, you're.
I didn't.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You were just like,
for
fuck
3
it.
days.
I'm not touching it.
I couldn't, man. They're making memes out of it. Like, I'm a GIF right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Don't ruin it. Just shut up and just don't say nothing.
Right.
Let it keep going.
It was I was just, and then like all the popularity. Everybody's like, I want to buy it, and like,
no shit.
Yeah, I got business owners like, I'll give you $200, and then someone's like, I'll give you $3, and I'm like, you know what? Oh yeah, because they're sports memorabilia collectors,
Absolutely.
and they support the message, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this, take it as you will, whether positive, negative. It wasn't political. It was, something based on my own personal opinion by somebody I knew. So
cool.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to give back to the same community of the person that I wore it in support of, and he's tickled pink right now. He's like, that's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? that's
that is
great.
awesome.
I'm like, sweet. We auction it off, and the first charity, or the first veterans type of support organization I could think of was 22 to None, because I've seen them just do wonderful things in the community, and awesome. And for individuals, which is super important with charities. A lot of the bigger charities, you'll give money to them, and you never know where it goes.
Right.
You never know where it goes. You don't know how it's spent. And these guys, I know every dime, that they receive, and every hour somebody donates to them. I mean, it goes to where it's supposed to, and we can see a direct impact in the community where we live, and that's important. So
I think that's great. I hats off to you there, Sheena. It's just I think first and foremost, I was saying this earlier, it takes huge balls to wear a T-shirt like Hillary Clinton is a cunt, and then to give all of the proceeds for what people are saying about this shirt. Like you're auctioning this thing off. It was up to $560 today. It takes even bigger balls to just be like, hey, here, take all this money. I mean, and give it to these guys that are doing a good thing. For the community.
Right.
It's
right.
and
awesome and I didn't want them. They're not affiliated with my opinion or my views on my shirt itself, but for what they do, I want to get their message out there. This is what these guys are doing in our community, and they're awesome. Whether you like my shirt or not, that is my shirt. I put it on there. They don't share the same views I do. They're charity. They're not biased. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
right.
But, political view.
But I've always supported them. Well, years before I, this weekend. So it's like,
right.
I'm giving back to these people,
You're doing
and I took some heat. I took a little bit of heat over it, internet trolls and shit, but I don't give a fuck.
Fuck them.
Oh, the feminists. Yeah, you'll get that with them too. I just figured, they'll just put on their pussy hats and get over it. You know what I mean?
I did like the one photo. I liked the one photo of that person who said that they had made like, I think there was a fake Hillary Clinton profile.
Yeah. That was great. I took that screenshot and I'm like, that's the best thing I've seen today.
Yeah, that nasty girl offends me or something like that.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. It's okay.
It's probably
Maybe.
Jacob.
Yeah, we have another phone call that's coming in right now, Sheena. I don't want to cut you off, but I do have to cut you off.
That's fine.
So, but keep on fighting the good fight. Keep on doing good for these folks. So is there more things that you're going to be doing in the future with 22 to None? I would have to say you probably would be.
Constantly. I mean, they constantly have events going on. If you go on their Facebook page, 22 to None, all numbers. Go look on their Facebook page. There's continuous events up in our area, in our community. Sure. They do 5K runs, they do bake sales, they give to other charities, events, and they're always doing something. They're always active. So that's just keep in touch with them on their Facebook and follow them. They're great, awesome group of people.
Right on.
And there's just it's good stuff. And one quick shout out to PEC Vape Shop.
PEC Vape Shop. Okay, cool.
PEC.
I'm gonna whoever it is, I'm gonna charge them now. I'm gonna send them a bill.
No,
you just made us
well, that
money.
was on.
Thank you.
Well, that was on the back of that shirt. This famous shirt that is all over the internet. That's the sponsor that got it for me.
Nice.
Okay. So without Terry Brazil and this awesome CBD, man, I'm such a CBD nerd right now. But it's
family video.
They scare me. I don't know. It's like Diet Blockbuster. I'm good. I'll stay home.
Well, hey, Sheena, thank you so much. And when you watch back on this video, make sure that you check out my T-shirt. It's the Coke Hogan Brother T-shirt. And if you'd like to purchase one for $15, just let me know.
Yeah,
that's great.
Sheena, thank you again. And also, if you can get a chance, this show, when we post it, share the hell out of it for us, girl. Like, go out for us. Put it on your YouTube page. Hook it up.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's breaking up.
You're breaking up, Sheena. Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Just up. All right. Hey, we love you, man. Keep on rocking out there, dude, in the free world and all that stuff.
Thanks, Sheena.
Girl.
Appreciate it.
You're a
You got a
champion.
fucking dart in your neck, bro. Okay.
All right.
Is this bad?
See you
Talk to you
later.
later.
Yep, have a good
Bye.
night.
All right, bye.
Sheena Starr right there, everybody. That is
awesome.
awesome, dude. Yeah, she is.
Okay, call.
Call. Oh, I got a call. I got a phone call.
You just had a phone call.
I got a phone call. I got a call back.
Should I have them call back, or you want to call them?
I'll call them back.
Okay, call it back.
I got no problem with that. I got no international
We're
rates
getting
or
ready to
anything
call
like that.
Jacob Illaloof. We've had him on the show before. He's a young kid. He's like, what, 15?
Something
He's a
like
guitar prodigy, man. He's an awesome band.
Yeah, Dan was like looking for 15-year-olds and found Jacob Illaloof.
He's like, what, bro?
No,
Jacob.
that's not what happened. Jacob, is this Jacob?
This is Jacob.
Jacob, what's going on, man? Sideshow
up,
Nate and
dude?
Dan Straight hanging out up here in northern Michigan. How's things hanging in Florida?
It's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Good.
Man of many words.
Yeah, man of many words. Yes, yeah.
We'll keep the interview going.
I'm also here though with the bassist and drummer of my band though. Unfortunately, the singer's driving back and she's got spotty reception, so she couldn't call in with us. But
Okay.
I have 3/4 of the band here with me, so say
Very
hello.
cool, very cool. Yeah,
Dude,
and the
thank you.
bassist is your sister, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that's me. Hello.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, what's happening? What's your name?
I'm Jessica.
Jessica. And then who else? Who's the drummer? The Horseman, right?
Yeah, my name's Steven.
Steven, nice to meet you, Steven. We are hanging out right now in the studio with 22 to None. We have Ray McDaniel. Oh God, I just one of those
Spit it
fucking
out.
words. Those nights I can't speak. Ray McDaniel from 22 to None. They are a veteran nonprofit agency up here in Northern Michigan, doing good things for all the veterans. And also we got the band Little Graves, who's in studio with us. We got hold on, let me show everybody. There's Little Graves. There's Morgan over there. We have Levi and we have Vincent that are in here with us tonight. And we're all hanging out. We just heard about your newest song that you came up with here. Low. Tell us about this song. This song Low.
Yeah, so we just released it. I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, it's
speaks for itself.
Banger of a song.
It is killer. It's great. I mean, have you guys gotten any love from your local radio stations down there in Florida yet?
Not really.
Fuck you, Florida! What's wrong with you?
It just came out though, so I mean, hopefully one of them wants to pick it up. But I guess that's Florida. So.
You rock, Florida! Keep it up.
That's right. You guys just debuted this song. It just came out on Friday, right? For your brand Exigent is the name of the band, right? And now you guys.
Yes. Oh my God, you actually got it right. Okay, hold on. I can tell you, we've gotten Estrogen and Extinguisher and like
Exodus.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've gotten a lot of
Oxygen. Well, you know what's really impressive to me about you guys is you're all so young. And now, Jacob, how old are you now?
16 right now.
You finally pulled it off. You're at sweet 16, buddy. And how about the rest of the band? You guys are all pretty young still, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just pass the phone around.
This is Steven again.
Yes.
I'm
Steven.
19 years old.
Okay.
And our singer Cassie, she's 18.
And I'm 21. I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
You're the older one. Yeah, she's the older sister. She's the leader of the pack right there. Now, you guys, you're blowing up though. I mean, your family has really been helping out with a lot of this, haven't they? I mean, they've been. I mean, to have a mom and a dad that is just pumping you guys, saying you guys are talented kids, and we got your back left and right. What's that like?
It's like great to have, because I mean, you look at, you can see like even like documentaries sometimes. I think, have you guys seen the Motley Crue?
Not yet.
That came out?
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh well, it's just like you can see it in that documentary, but like some parents just like they don't do anything for kids that want to get into this sort of thing, or they even like despise it in some ways. But to have parents that love what you do, it's such a great thing to have.
Yeah, you guys, you've had your parents involved since day one. I've followed you. We've had you. It's been how long ago was the first time that we had you on the show? You were like 14 or something at the time, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 years ago.
Right. And you know, your parents have been there for you and supported you and just just let you go crazy with it. And every time I see you, you're like with a different famous person with a picture, and like you guys, I mean, have blown up and gone so far. And not just you, and you know, but the whole band. You know, you guys are just so impressive for young people. We're so glad to be able to have you on here and debut this new song that you guys got going on. I love that you keep in touch with us, because honestly, I'm humbled by that, because I know you're going to be huge. You guys are going to be all huge mega superstars.
Oh yeah,
someday.
I mean, Jacob himself is like the next Eddie Van Halen. I would
That's
say,
what kind of what I saw. The first time I saw that kid, I was like, dude, you know, and then 2 years ago when you were like a little kid, dude, you know, and now you guys have formed a whole band, man. That is so awesome. It's jamming, dude, and we can't wait to listen to this song too. Anything about the song that you guys want to tell us, like where you guys recorded it, you know, what it took to make the song? Did you guys write it together? Was there like a major writer for the song? What was your influences on it? Can you answer any of them? I don't know. That's like 50 at once. Sorry.
All right. I guess we'll try and I'll try and do my best, Hanson, and
we'll pass the phone if you have to. Yeah, exactly.
So influences, I guess, for the band as a whole is kind of like a Hailstorm, Foo Fighters kind of influence kind of sound. Yeah. Some people say we sound like Paramore.
That's we've heard that already once in here, haven't we? Yeah,
that is really cool.
It isn't a bad thing.
No.
For where we recorded it there's a small studio down here called Aflux Studios, and it's a small little place, but they have such good equipment in there. They're cutting edge stuff in there. It's great. Like I've recorded a couple things at other places, but I got spoiled with this place.
I'm telling you,
right.
I listened to the song. I listened to the song, and it's whoever engineered the song in the studio. They did a really good job with it. The really good compression on the song, really good levels on the song and everything. I don't know if it was a little unexpected. I thought it would be more like jamming your brains out, like more metally. But I really liked the song though. You know, so
thank you.
Yeah, it's got it. You guys have a unique sound, and I think it, dude. I mean, the song does speak for itself in a lot of ways too.
Yeah, for sure, the lyrics and whatnot. Who was responsible with the lyrics of this song?
Yeah.
Who was the one that wrote this?
The lyrics, it was kind of
pretty around like
all of us.
Shared we have our share.
Sat with a Google document, all of us, and kind of just tried to write.
So you guys got together and made a song together, and like. No, that is really good that you guys have figured out. They figured out their way on their formula on how they're going to make their songs. Yeah, that's key, you know.
Yeah, we got
awkward silence.
Awkward silence there for a second. There's always a slight delay because like on the call I'm like, oh, it's kind of hard to hear. But anyways, we're trying to. We hope that like how we done it is just gonna keep working. There isn't like 100% straight formula to it because like. Sometimes you got nothing, and sometimes you just write like half the song in an hour. But you know, it's kind of just happens.
Right.
It's impressive, guys.
I gotta ask you now: is this the beginning of a full EP that we're gonna be hearing from you guys, or what? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Plan. Yep. We're working on other tracks. We got a couple others in the works.
Sweet.
How about upcoming events or shows that you guys got going on? Anything scheduled?
So upcoming, I can tell you past events though. I don't know if last time I called. I think I might have mentioned it last time, but in January again. This time the entire band went to California for NAMM, and we had a blast over there. We played there. It was a great opportunity. There's so many people there. Slammed with just musicians everywhere. You see all these musicians, and you're like, there's so many musicians, and you look in Florida, and Florida's just like,
insane.
You know?
Wow, man. Yeah, I know. I love Florida.
Oh, that's funny, man. Well, you know what? We're going to play the song for all of our listeners really quickly here, if you don't mind. I put together a little slideshow from some of you guys' past events. Where's the best spot for people to check this out right now? Is it just mainly Spotify, or are you on your website too, or what?
Pretty much everywhere. For the song, it's going to be like Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. To find the band, you can look on like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's Exigent.band. That's EXIGENT. I'll say it for you guys because so many people get it wrong.
Yeah, Exigent.
Exoskeleton.
Yeah.
Exoskeleton. Exoskeleton.
Dude, awesome. Well, we're gonna play the song, and Jake, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, man. We wanna stay relevant with you. You keep us posted on everything that Exigent is doing, man. And if you guys got anything going on you want to talk about, hit us up. When this EP's getting ready to drop and the full length thing, dude, we want to know about it, and we want to play some of your songs.
Yeah, man. Sounds great.
All right,
awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much there, Jacob. You guys have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
All right,
rock, dude.
Peace and chicken grease.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids are
I
saying
think
down in Florida?
that was it.
That's it. It's always peace and chicken grease.
Humdinger.
All right. We're gonna play their song really quickly, everybody, and then when we come back out, I got this new thing that I want to show everybody. This right here. Oh, I don't want to show you my address. This right here is a survival kit. Okay,
They sent it in that.
This is the fucking survival kit.
That's what they sent.
This is what they sent me, and we're gonna read this.
We don't know what's in it.
We don't know what's in it yet, but we're going to open this up. I've opened it, and I was just like,
can we get some history? Like you sent away for a survival kit.
Oh, okay. Here's the history on this. Is I sent my email out to xprepper.com. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of xprepper.com. Why is that funny?
I don't know, because it's some like off-brand.
It is. I sent my email out to xprepper.com, and they said that they were going to send me a survival kit.
Right.
And I got this. I got this little tiny.
So it's just 1X?
Yes, X Prepper. Here, you can see it.
So that's why the survival kit's so small.
Yeah.
You get up to 2 or 3.
Right.
One.
Maybe that's what it is. I need to get to the triple X Prepper.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's one piece of paper. It says, when you get in the woods, don't fuck around, man.
Turn around.
Survive.
Turn around.
So
survive.
When we come out of listening to this song by Exigent, who was a band from Florida, who Dan actually found. Dan found this kid on the internet.
It's like
Jacob
a little
Elaloof.
kid going.
Yeah, he was just tearing it up on the guitar, and we turned into buddies, you know.
Yeah.
So we are going to we're going to listen to their song, a brand new song that they just had come out that is not being played on Florida radio stations.
Low.
This is the best spot that you can listen to it right now. Yes, it's called Low, and then we're gonna find out what this survival kit is all about, and then maybe we'll give it to our guests. Maybe we'll give you guys part of the survival kit.
I need to survive.
You need to survive, yeah.
Well, as long as you know how to love,
right.
I know you'll stay alive.
Okay, so here we go. Let me find up. Where did I put that? I had some.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of those nights, dude. Here we go. We're going to play this song, a brand new song from Exigent, and then find out what this survival kit actually is, because I doubt that this is something that is really going to survive. I'm going to be able to survive in any fucking way whatsoever. This is
You can use it to start a fire. There's a match in there. Take the paper and start a fire.
That's probably
Band-Aid for paper cut.
Yes. Figure a million.
Think we
that. Son of a bitch. This stupid audio isn't playing right again. That's okay. That's the way that it goes sometimes. Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate. Usually Dan Straight right over there, but instead we have Ray McDaniel from 22 to 1 who is hanging out with us.
None.
None. 22 to none. Also have Vincent in here with us, and we have Morgan from the band Little Graves. And before we started listening to that song from Exigent right there, Low, I was telling everybody about the survival kit that I got from xprepper.com. Okay, Ray, I got to ask you right off the bat, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm not going to bash a company's product.
Okay,
so
yeah.
let's just do a review.
A review.
We'll do a review,
Yes.
right?
Tell me what the review is of it.
So what this thing is where's my camera? Right there.
Yep.
Use that
So
one.
you've got this little thing that looks like a credit card.
Right.
It's black, it's thin, and it looks like a credit card. Fit right in your wallet, in your purse, wallet, whatever you want to call it, right? But there's a blade in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to have some fingernails to start out with.
Oh, God.
So if you bite your fingernails, you're not going to survive.
You're not going to survive.
You're not going to survive.
Your fingernails.
So let's get a hypothetical situation where you would need this thing. Somebody give us a hypothetical, right?
Okay, I'm walking behind you in a survival.
Survival.
Let's say it's the there's been
Because
a
this isn't like all right, so let's go like Holocaust zombie stuff.
Nuclear Holocaust is just to happen.
There's a zombie.
Yep. There's
like
a zombie
Black
chasing
Ops,
you.
Dude,
running
I'm a little
towards you.
scared right now. Let's move over.
So zombie apocalypse is
Zombie
going on.
apocalypse is going on, and you've got this thing in your wallet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you carry your wallet in your front pocket.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So this is clipped in your little newfangled wallet. That's a little clip thing because people don't want to sit on their wallets, gives them a bad back.
Right.
We're over 40, so that's going to happen sooner or later.
We all
right?
watched Seinfeld back in the day.
Right?
Yes, George
right.
Costanza.
Exactly. Can't stand you. Right.
Yeah.
So you pull this out of your front pocket, you twist the lock open, you flick the blade out, and then it just kind of unfolds.
Oh, wow. That looked painful.
Now you've got a blade. Be careful.
Yeah.
It's almost
fold
sharp.
it over.
You fold it over, and then it snaps back together again.
Uh-huh.
And now you've got a shank.
And now you have a
That's wicked
blade.
looking, man.
You
And
have
it's
a little
sharp too.
blade.
That's
So how long did that
it's
take you?
razor sharp.
I'm just trying to count down the seconds before the zombie eats your brains.
Well, I was practicing before we came back.
Okay.
Because you can't survive if you don't practice your survival techniques.
True.
Dude,
yeah,
see,
that's
listen.
true. That's
Right?
a good point.
So this is not sharp.
It's not?
No, the edge is actually folded over a little bit on it. I tried to cut a piece of your paper and it tore it rather
Really?
than sliced it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
The point though, you could get in and puncture a lung.
Okay.
But it's a zombie apocalypse, so
right.
You might just leave it in there.
Yeah, well, go for the brain. You got to kill the brain, right?
Yeah,
You
that's
do
the
have to
rule.
You just
sever
put it
the spinal
in
column.
the nose and
just shove it right in there,
Right.
like the last Boy Scout.
Sheena Starr could show us exactly how to throw that and then punch it into
We
the brain.
should, yeah. We should send this to her and say, hey, could you survive with this?
Could you survive with this? This
Dude, you
knife?
need to be on Walking Dead, bro. Do this. You and Sheena teamed up, like going and killing zombies. And
Well, I
you
wanted
guys
to
do it.
read
I'll
you
be
guys.
her tool guy. You know,
really
just hand her
quickly,
cool
I wanna-
tools.
Yeah, the tool belt. She's like they
She's
just
like,
call it
"Quick,"
the tool
and you're
belt.
like,
you
I got
know?
it in my backpack.
Fold it up and throw it to her. She catches it.
So they sent me this that right there. I got two of those knives. One of which I've given to Little Graves over here. I've given that to Morgan. She is going to use that for safety and survival. Yep, survival purposes. Yeah. You're gonna survive with that. Yeah, it is.
You could. What if you're hungry? People got to eat, and so you can cut up some vegetables.
Yeah, maybe.
Have you ever tried to, have you ever been hungry with just like a watermelon?
Yeah, no,
Can't get out.
actually, I don't think I have been.
What if you got a
hot dogs?
I would smash it on a rock before I tried to use this to cut open a watermelon.
How else are you going to eat the watermelon? Without that
You got to eat it in slices.
So they send me this.
It wouldn't be proper otherwise.
They send me like this story, this really detailed story, and I love the way that this story.
And we're giving him the other knife, right? I mean,
yes,
he's like a
he can
timid
have
kid
one,
and
and then Morgan's got the other one, so that she can
I'll
stay
come back
safe.
and let you know what I survived.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I would love to know. I mean, if you
I love
I was
this
able to wake up this morning, I survived.
I'm going to keep it right next to my 45, next to my
Exactly.
bed.
There you go.
This is
Perfect.
the first thing I'm going for.
It says here, attention, Patriot. You've seen the news. You know what's coming. Sooner or later, the next American crisis, a natural disaster, some kind of man-made chaos, or a simple electricity blackout will bring chaos to your community.
You need this.
Yes, you need this. Don't be scared. Get prepared. Ta-da-da. The truth is, there's little you can do to prevent the next crisis, but there's a lot you can do to get ready. Let me see that thing again. Hold that up. Okay.
That's what you can use to get ready, folks.
Get ready.
Was there like fishing line in here and a hook or something? Fuck out of here, man.
We'll show you how to protect yourself, the people you love, and your possessions. How to survive by being ready for the worst, protected from violence, and prepared to prosper.
I think that.
Wait, back up. Was there a spot in there that said, "We'll show you how"?
Yeah.
Is there a video?
No, there is no.
You know what I think this is? I think this is a tool for a robber. And he's like, sure, I'd love. How much for those cigarettes? Cool. He opens up his wallet and goes, "Give me all the money." You know? Right. It's like ready-made to go to rob someone, maybe.
There's probably more versatility here than we really know.
Maybe
it probably is. I mean, I'm short guessing it. Just because. Big things come in small packages, right?
I need a video to see how to use a knife.
There's a camera in it.
There's a camera in it,
and there's a USB, Bluetooth. Look at all your pictures.
It's trying to connect to my phone right now.
Oh, it already has.
Uncle Sam, Big Brother, is watching.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Look like a floppy disk.
I think that.
What's a floppy disk?
You know what? You guys want to know something? I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a cool product just because it's like a knife that goes in your. It's a credit card knife.
It is.
That's fucking cool, man.
It is innovative. I'll say that. It is very innovative.
I feel like the movie Spy Kids. Like.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be the
Shark
first to come
Boy
out
and Lava Girl.
I'm gonna admit that this is not the first time that I've seen one of these knives. I bought one of them on Wish.com.
Are you shitting me?
A year ago, and I had it in my wallet for the
longest time. Back when you were doing your whole Wish binge that you were doing?
Big time.
Did you ever survive with it?
I'd never tried to survive, and it was in my wallet. I ended up giving it away because someone was like, "That's so cool."
When you're prepared for survival, you never have to use it
for the next apocalypse.
But if you're not prepared,
right,
you're not going to survive.
I did okay.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
I did give it away, but I have seen it before. I just think it's cool.
That's why you knew how to use it.
That's it. Right. I was like, "That's cool. I'll show you guys.
Let me show you this."
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
gosh. Well, you know what? It is. It's getting to the end of the hour, and I wanted to get this in before the end of the hour. I wanted to say that we do have this big thing that's coming up this summer. It's going to be a weekly, hopefully maybe once a month type of an event that we have going on in Traverse City. And we have hooked up with the folks over at Studio Anatomy, and we are going to be putting on the SOTS Summer Series, Summer Music Series is what it's going to be.
Brother! Oh yeah, brother!
So it's going to start off. This first show is going to be on the 29th. That is the opening day of Cherry Festival. First day of Cherry Festival. We've rented out Studio Anatomy. We're going to be throwing a big old rock show down there
downtown. For Cherry
downtown
Festival.
Traverse City during the Cherry Festival. Yeah, it is.
Man,
I love Studio Anatomy. These folks over here love Studio Anatomy.
It's our second home.
Second home. Yeah, for sure.
We'll count on you guys being there.
It's this show is I kind of like came up with it all of a sudden, just out of the nowhere. But I would have to give Oliver Stone a little bit of credit for putting the bug up my butt on this one.
Hey, Tony Bruce says, "Hey, I have my welfare check. Quick, Nate, give me the credit card knife."
He needs to open it.
Oh my gosh. So the show that is going to be coming up on the 29th, okay, the 29th of June, I'm going to play some of the musicians that are going to be there, and then I'm going to let you guys figure out who it is. Let's see. The first band is this band right here. You guys know who this band is? Never heard this band? Anybody know who this band is? Anybody?
Why would we guess? We're not the listeners. We know who it is. We're not saying nothing, dude. They got to figure it out for themselves. We got a credit card knife, so back off.
Okay. If anybody has not figured it out yet, that is Aurelius. We're going to have Aurelius that is going to be down at Studio Anatomy. We're going to be partying with those guys. And here's another band. Ready? You want to hear another band? You want to hear another band?
Of course.
Here's another one.
Live for this, man.
You know who they are?
Where's my drumsticks, brother?
Okay, that one right there, that's Damn by Dawn. Damn by Dawn coming out of the starts with an E. I forget the name. Elhart. Or no, not Elhart. I forget the name of the town. They're going to be coming here. Also, this band right here, another band that I fell in love with, and in fact, they actually said on their website that it's not just a fucking theory.
It's a catharsis theory.
It's a catharsis theory. Yes, we have catharsis theory coming to Traverse City from Alpena. They're going to be coming in here and hanging out with us. June 29th, everybody. Tickets are only going to be $10 for this event, too. And they're going to be $7 online. But here's the other cool thing, too, that we're doing. We've teamed up with the Cherryland Humane Society. If you bring in a donation for the Cherryland Humane Society, it's only $5 at the door. So $10 at the door, $5 at the door, or $7 online. June 29th. Show's going to be starting at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Get it done early, you know? I mean, that's kind of the way that I look at it. Yeah.
Possible little special guest appearance by the one and only, brother. Cokester.
Oh, the Cokester's gonna show up? Really?
Dude, he's gonna have his band put together. You guys are gonna hear all the greatest hits from the Cokester. He's gonna be there performing some of the best hits. You guys have heard some of the songs before. Coke Horse on the Storm. All the good ones.
Okay, all right. So yes, Catharsis Theory. Catharsis Theory will be here. Yep. We'll be jamming with them guys. And one more band that I'm going to play the music video for everybody to close out the show tonight. And you guys will, I'm telling you, you're going to be fucking loving this. First and foremost, though, before we get to that, I would like to thank our in-studio guests, Little Graves, for coming in tonight. You guys are amazing, freaking great music, and they can't talk too much about their next shows that are coming up, but they've got some new music that they've been working on, and we're going to be hearing that in the future. I cannot wait to hear that stuff.
Friday at Studio Anatomy.
Yeah. Studio Anatomy. Gotta love those guys,
you know
dude.
What I'm saying? Yes.
Thank you to Ray McDaniel for coming in here tonight, hanging out with us, dude. It's a pleasure.
Great.
It's a pleasure to meet you, and I love the cause that you're doing. You know, I mean, working with the veterans, helping the veterans and whatnot, and let's get those numbers up for that shirt too, right?
Yeah. Let me just say one thing. If you're listening out there right now, you know a vet or you're a vet that's struggling, reach out to us. 222none.org. Find us on Facebook. Send us a message. Go to our website. Send us an email there. We'd love to help you out. You know, even if it's just a phone call, you want to talk to somebody, reach out.
I love that, man. Thank you so much. And we do have all of the links to 22 to None down in the comment section down below. We got you hooked up, dude. I mean, I even got your YouTube on there. I got every single link that goes back to 22 to None, dude. It is all on this video. So make sure that you guys go and check that out. Daniel Straight, thank you for coming in tonight and doing your thing.
Dude, of course. Thanks, thanks to Exigent for coming on. And playing that song Low. What an awesome song. I mean, I kind of underestimated it, actually. It's actually a way doper song than I remembered listening to, now hearing it again. Thanks a lot. And thanks for Red Green for calling in from the Red Green show tonight.
Red Green.
Seriously,
was
thanks,
that really
man.
Red Green?
That was Red Green that called. We've had a number of other
if the
celebrities
girls don't
calling.
Find you handsome.
They got to find you handy. He even said that tonight.
He did say that.
And I'd like to hear back from Michael Jackson. So, Mike, if you're listening, we'd like to get another call back from you. You know, I know that you've touched children all over the world.
Oh, God.
It's
terrible.
But we want to hear back from you, dude, because we want to know what's happening with that.
Oh, my gosh.
With some of the come out, what's happening with the new documentary that's come out about you, buddy.
Buddy.
We ain't backing you up no more.
Also want to thank.
Sorry.
Who else did we have on tonight?
Sheena.
Oh, Sheena fucking Puma Starr, dude.
Come on, dude. Superstar. Sheena Superstar. Making history, guys. Making history. So, hats off to her. She's doing big things. And you know what? If you do get that fight with the reigning champion, Crazy Beck, whatever her name is, you better freaking do it. You better go for it, baby, because you got the skills to pay the bills. What I just saw with that fight, that bare knuckle fight, that knockout punch too, man. That was the
right
stinger.
to her eye, dude.
Right to the eye, and she was like,
it right up.
She smacked her in that eye,
done,
and she double thought about going. She was like, "Yo, I'm done. I'm done."
Yeah,
And
she
just
could not
walked
handle
it
it,
off.
dude.
So,
yeah, thank you, Sheena.
Thank you.
And okay, we got people asking for who the headliner is. You want to know who the headliner is? This is
Hulk Hogan, dude.
No, it's not Hulk Hogan. Fuck no, it's not going to be Hulk Hogan.
Damn it.
Hulk Hogan's the biggest washed out loser ever.
Dude, he's fucking you up. Look at you're wearing the guy's shirt. You're wearing the guy's shirt.
Shit, I am, dude. Oh yeah,
Dissed yourself,
oh,
dude.
Jeez, I bought your
When
damn
you
shirt.
when you diss Coke, you diss yourself, brother.
All right, here's the band that is going to be is going to be headlining the act at 6/29, June 29th at Studio Anatomy, 7 p.m. $10 at the door, $5 with a donation, $7 online is what you know if you want to get them early. We had who was it? Damn by Dawn, Aurelius, Catharsis Theory, and this band right here. You guys take care. If you or anybody you know is suffering from an addiction and you need to get off of that addiction, send me an email, sideshow@southofthestraits.com, and I will help point you in the right direction. Here is the band that you want to watch.